Hey everyone, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to feature a skincare product that I have been absolutely loving for the past year now. I think I really started to take a look into Korean skincare and tried to pick and choose the things that I wanted to try and incorporate. And I have to say, it's one of my favorite parts of my skincare. I think it has done phenomenal things. And I wanted to share that with all of you because I think it is something that is super simple and easy to ease your way into the Korean skincare realm. They take their skincare very seriously, and rightly so, because their skin is absolutely beautiful. If you see them in photographs or in person, I mean, it's amazing the things that they can do with the different products and the rationale that goes into why they use certain products for certain things. So I think when I started to make the decision to look into different brands and to sort of get the hallmark products of Korean skincare, I looked towards some beauty bloggers like Morgan's Beauty Breakdown, MISSHA. Those blogs and YouTube channels really opened up my eyes to certain products, and so I will list them down below. But there are also websites that you can order these products from that have really good informative blogs, and the teacher in me always just wants to research every product that I use on my face because it's very important to me what I'm incorporating and really investing my money into. One of those are Soko Glam. Mimi Box is a really good one where they explain what each product is meant to do so that you can really cater your skincare routine to your skin type and your lifestyle and all that good jazz. Slight disclaimer, I am in no way a dermatologist or an expert on any of this stuff. I did my own research and I looked at different blogs, different websites, I looked at ingredients, so that's something that I definitely recommend if you're looking towards starting any of these products. Also, I'm going to share with you different price points because I know not everyone is going to be able to afford certain ones. So I want you to be mindful about the choice that you're going to make, especially if it's going to fit into your budget. And then I also want you to know that what I'm telling you works for me, but it may not necessarily work for you. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about these products. I am just telling you because I myself have seen success, and so I wanted to share that with you in the hopes that maybe it will bring you success. So now that that disclaimer is out of the way, now we can get started. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on right now, and this is what my skin looks like. Now I'm using natural daylight in the hopes that this will really show what my skin looks like. I'm going to zoom you in. Now, I do have freckles, sunspots. I do have some of this discoloration. I have old acne marks that are fading. I have my regular moles, and I do have clogged pores. Like, I'm a human being and this is what my skin is. But, is that about right? But my skin is in the best shape that it's been in a very long time, and so I think it's because I've been very diligent about my skincare. I know when I don't do my skincare every night, I pay for it in the morning. Like, clogged pores will come up, I will get that zit, and you know, things go to crap. But if I do it consistently, things, you know, stay at the surface. If they do come up, it's easy to remedy them, and then the damage is minimum. Now, there's definitely a difference in aesthetic when it comes to Eastern, like Southeast Asian skincare versus Western skincare. But everybody wants clear, beautiful, healthy looking skin, and so that's something that is across the board common. Now, what is not necessarily the same is the process at which to achieve skincare. Now, in Western skincare, the main thing is to cleanse, tone, and moisturize. Now, in there, you can exfoliate, you can do masks, you can do all that kind of stuff. That's all secondary. But the main parts are cleanse, tone, moisturize. Now, in the Eastern tradition, you can have up to 7 to 10 steps here that will be really in-depth, but the key is lightweight layers, because what they're trying to do is prep the skin in order to prepare it for all of the products coming after, but to help all the ingredients permeate into your skin so that they're more effective at doing their job. So I started getting into Korean skincare when I got my Sephora. It was like a beauty box with like all these different products, and one of the products in there was the SK2 facial skin essence. So this product was kind of the catalyst that had me starting to search for all kinds of skincare. So the real reason why this is such a hallmark product is because it has an active ingredient called fermented yeast. Now, fermented yeast is something that goes deep into the skin on a cellular level. It goes beyond just topical, because you can put skincare products on top of your skin and it will treat the surface, but this goes down deep into the cells to help regenerate your skin cells, slop off dead skin cells, and just really create new, beautiful skin. Now that's helpful when you have acne marks that you're trying to fade, discoloration that you're trying to even out, or if you're just trying to bring the luminosity back to the skin. If you have a lot of dead skin cells and things clogging your pores and all that, it doesn't make for beautiful skin. You sort of have like a cloudy exterior. When using this product, it's really integral because you're using it in the beginning of your skincare steps. So when you prep your skin, it allows the skin to sort of like open up and be like, yes, I'd like all of you good products like your oils and your lotions and your acne products and all that good stuff to be like, come in through these open, clean doors. Does that make sense? So I kind of made a cheat sheet on the different ingredients. I will post these at the bottom of the description bar, but basically what you're looking for at the top of the list is something that says fermented yeast. So there are Saccharomyces, which is another derivation of fermented yeast. There is Saccharomyces, which is another fermented filtrate, and then the other one has galactomyces. So if there is some kind of fermented yeast in this essence water, then you know that it has fermented yeast. If it's at the top of the list, that means there's more of it. All the ones that I'm showing you has a good amount, about 80 to 90% fermented yeast in the ingredients list, except for one, which is what I'm going to share with you. Whew. So that was me being a scientist, so I'm going to take my lab coat off and just tell you now which products I like. This is the SK2 First Treatment Essence. This right here is kind of the Tesla of the group. It is the highest priced one out of the four that I have. It works the best, and that's because it is one of the first ones that coined this kind of first treatment essence water, and they're the leading brand, and a lot of the brands that I'm going to show you next really want to become like this one. And as you can see, it's a tiny little bottle and I love it for traveling, and so I'm actually right at the bottom of it, and I'm gonna feel so sad when this is done because every time I go on trips I bring this little guy, and I notice that my skin is better when I'm out of town because the stuff in here is just amazing. So I'll use it on morning and night, and I feel that my skin is smooth, it's easy to put makeup on top of or be bare skinned. It is a sort of thicker water compared to some of the other ones. When it is pressed into the skin, it feels like absolutely nothing. It absorbs really quickly, and it just makes your skin look luminous and glowy and healthy. And so I will tell you, this is the priciest of them all. This is a plastic bottle. I think they may sell it this way, but if you can get a sample and really just try any of these products for about 2 weeks, you'll see the difference in your skin. And a full size of this product will be listed right here as far as the price because I don't remember, but I know it's expensive. If there is any chance that I can use this for the rest of my life, I will definitely hop on it because it is absolutely amazing stuff. When I look at their spokeswomen here in America, it's Cate Blanchett, Kate Winslet. They look better now than they did in their 20s, and I think it's very much so because of SK2. So that's number one. Now, number two, the next option that you have is more mid-range, and this is the MISSHA Time Revolution First Essence Treatment. Now, this right here I had all of last year, and this bottle is absolutely empty. So I bought this online, and this also has the galactomyces ingredient in it. This is more mid-range. This is the price right here, and you can find it a little bit different depending on where you buy it, but this one has almost the same texture. None of these have a scent to it, not that I can smell it anyway. I do feel that the bottle on this is just a little bit too generous when it comes to pouring out the drops, because as you can see in the clip here, this is how I apply it. I apply it to my hand and then I press it into the skin. Other people put it on a cotton pad, but I think it's wasteful, so I like to put it directly onto my skin. And so this particular top just is a little bit too wide, and so I felt like I put too many drops in. So you only need 3 to 4 drops of this because it's so concentrated, and so that's why a bottle like this can last you a whole year. And so it's a really great value for money. So I really liked that one. Right now I'm using this one, and it is called the SecretKey Start Treatment Essence. Now as you can see, there's definitely a theme to all of these packages. They are about the same fluid ounces, they're in a frosted glass, and silver tops, because they really are trying to replicate SK2, but depending on the different price points, then now you have the Lexus and then you have the RAV4, you know? So this one I've really been enjoying. I like the bottle better on this one because it is a little bit more controlled as far as the dispensing, and then I don't find that it is as thick, the viscosity. It's not like, I mean, it's literally a water. It's not a gel or anything like that. None of these are. But this is even thinner, if that makes sense, because one of the higher ingredients in here is water, but the amount is supposedly the same. It's about 80 to 90% galastomyces. It is the active ingredient, but it is relatively thinner. So I feel that it does absorb into the skin just like the other ones, but this is even less. If you wanted to try this out of all of them, this is a really good way to start, and then if you really like the process, then you can move up to the big boys. Not to say that the Western culture is late by any means, but I mean, you can definitely see how Southeast Asian skincare and makeup is starting to influence Western skincare and makeup. You can see beauty bombs and cushion foundations. Now the skincare is starting to change. So e.l.f. made a hydrating water essence, and as you can see, the bottle is slightly similar. It is a plastic bottle because it is more of a lower price point, but you can see the elements that have been influenced from their predecessors. And I really have not had the chance to try this, but I see that it is not the same ingredients, so I will also link that down below. This does have really good ingredients that are helpful to the skin, like it has purified water, coconut water, algae, and coffee to wake up the skin. It's not necessarily the same as these other ones, but you can see the influence and how it's starting to filtrate into the other brands. So in case you wanted to try this one, this is only available online. I have not seen it in the Target stores, which has the most wide range of e.l.f. skincare products. But if you are interested, it is going to be linked down below, as well as all of the other ones. And so those 4 products are what I would suggest you trying, and in case you wanted to get a little bit of that into your skincare so that you can feel a little bit like you're treating yourself with something good on a cellular level, then I definitely recommend you trying these products out. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you enjoyed this, in a little insight on skincare products that work for me, that might work for you. If you're interested in a product and don't really know what it's about, go ahead and comment down below and I will do my research and see if it is something that I already use. That way I can shed some light on it and then teach you guys about it, because I am a teacher at heart, and so I just want to share some information so that you become a more mindful consumer, instead of just buying something that someone's telling you is amazing without really knowing how it's going to help you. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and this is a lot of fun. So I will see you in my next one. Bye! That their ingredients, when they're listed, will tell you how much of a product is included. When an ingredients list includes an ingredient, or our galactomyces, Eastern, Southeast Asian,